Hey, Shining Stars friends. It's Miss Cinda. Happy Monday. So today's story is about an interesting little animal who loves to come out at night and hunt for food in a family's kitchen. Now, when he comes out at night, he cannot make any noise or he'll be detected by the family. So can you tell me what night and noise begin with? Yep, that's right. It's N. Say it with me. Night and noise. Now, in looking at the title of this book, you will see who our little friend is. Yep, it's a mouse. And this book is called Mouse Mess. Now, I chose this book for a couple of reasons. One is that, as I said, this is an animal who does his looking for food mostly at night when people are sound asleep. The other is that it uses an interesting form of perspective. That's a word that artists use when they talk about drawing pictures as they appear from the author's viewpoint. But in this case, we're going to look at a kitchen, not from our viewpoint, but from the viewpoint of a mouse. And so things that might appear somewhat small to us, for example, a spoon or a cup, might appear to be very big to a mouse. So let's share this crazy story called Mouse Mess. This was written by Linnea Riley. Hush, hush. A little mouse is sound asleep inside his house. Now look at this perspective. This is inside a mouse hole. And notice how the author drew these pictures much bigger than they appear to us, just so we can see the details of his house. He has postage stamps up for pictures. He has someone's wristwatch for a wall clock. He has a jingle bell to alert him if a cat or someone sticks a paw or anything else in his hole. And he has all kinds of interesting decorations around as well. He's even using a thimble. Can you see that here? A spool of thread, maybe as a table. It's funny how he found uses in his house for all these household objects, but he uses them maybe in different ways. On the stairs, the sound of feet. Now, if you can see the shadows of the people in the background, it's nighttime. See how dark the house is? And they're heading up the stairs to go to sleep. So now, Mouse is up. It's time to eat as he goes up on the kitchen counter. Crunch, crunch. He wants a cracker. Munch, munch, a cookie snacker. Now, Mouse is clearly so excited about everything he's finding that you'll notice he's maybe only taking one bite out of each item of food that he finds. And he suddenly spies a box of cornflakes. Now, look how big the cookie appears to a mouse. It's so large, he has to hold it with two hands. Crackle sweep. He rakes cornflakes. What do those look like to the mouse? Yeah, they look like fall leaves, don't they? So he's raking them as if they were fall leaves with a fork, and then look, and jumps into the pile he makes. Isn't that funny perspective? Cornflakes became leaves for the mouse. Sniff, sniff. Milk and cheese. Mouse would like a taste of these. What good snacks, and healthy snacks too. Splish splash. Oh, the milk spills out. Look, he's turned over the whole pitcher. Food is scattered all about. Oh my goodness, I hope he doesn't make so much noise he wakes up the family. Sticky, gooey jam to spread with peanut butter smeared on bread. Look at the size of that sandwich. That almost looks like a mattress on a bed to him, doesn't it? Tripping, slipping, sugar falls. And this is brown sugar. Look what he does with it. Pour and pat. Make castle walls. Olives, pickles, ketchup, fun. Pop the tops off, one by one. He's just going a little crazy with all this food he's finding, isn't he? And again, I hope he's not too noisy. Mouse steps back. He looks around. He can't believe the mess he's found. Look at this kitchen. Now, this is from the mouse's perspective. Doesn't it look like mountains and mountains of food? Well, next we're going to see it from a person's perspective. Look at this kitchen. Do you think you might be in trouble with your mom if you left her kitchen looking like this, with milk spilled and falling to the floor? I see ketchup that's spilled and jam as well. I see all kinds of interesting foods in the blender. Oh my goodness. And you might notice the sink has been turned on and the water is running over the side of the sink down onto the floor. Oh man. Who made this awful mess? Asked Mouse. These people need to clean their house. I'm not sure he even realizes that he did all this. That's so silly. Gurgle, bubble, water flows, soaks the jam between his toes. Do you remember when I said a cup might seem small to us but large to a mouse? Look, he's using the teacup as a bathtub. Now that Mouse is clean and fed, he leaves the mess. See him heading back to his mouse hole, and look, here comes the family down the stairs. It must not be night anymore. It must be the opposite of night. Do you think it's morning? Oh, he's yawning as he goes with the cracker tucked under his arm. He goes back to bed. And that is the end of Mouse Mess. So I hope you enjoyed our talk about perspective. Look around your house and find some small items and think, what might these look like to a mouse? I wonder what kind of use he could find for some of these items. All right, I hope you had fun. See you soon. Bye-bye.